guys. It's my first video back. Did you miss me? I hope you guys had fun on our little break. I hope you didn't miss me too much, honestly, truly. I do have some things I want to talk about a little bit in this video about how the channel is going to be run going forward. But for now, we can just go ahead and talk about what drawing I'm going to do. So every year, for the last 3 years, this will be the 4th year, I like to draw a little drawing of my OCs, James and Hope, doing like this little New Year's celebration thing. And so we're gonna draw one this year. I already tried to do this previously and it came out really bad because I forgot that I can't draw large anymore and I need to work my way up to drawing big. So we have this little piece of sticker paper that we're gonna use now, and we're just gonna go ahead and sketch it out. I'm hoping to do like the full process in this video, and since it's little, I'm hoping it won't take that long, but we'll see. We're just gonna start with the sketch. I do have one of the previous ones on like a separate on my iPad to the side, so that way I can reference it a little bit, but I'm not gonna reference it too heavily because if I do that, it fucks up my brain. So we're gonna try to plan it out a little bit better because usually when I do this, the lettering ends up kind of fucked up, but we'll see. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm gonna do is like plan out where their heads are gonna go because I want to have like this. I always wanted to say like Happy New Year over here. Never plan it out right, so we'll just say it right here. Let's say that's the Happy New Year bubble. It's too big. Hope is not that much taller than James. Well, he's pretty tall now I think about it. But that's why the angle's always weird, because I want the bubble to kind of like shoot out of his ear. So that's his mouth. His ear should actually be higher up. Maybe more like that. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I'm terrible at this. Every year I feel like it looks really bad. His chest probably too wide there, but that's alright. I think the biggest problem I have is his face is not actually as thin as it usually is. It's a little bit better. I feel like his shoulders are not wide enough though. I guess while I'm doing this, I'll talk about the channel a little bit. I'm a little bit afraid because I am going to be changing the format a little bit. I hope you guys don't get too mad at me, but as you can maybe kind of see, I have this little lady in the corner. That's me. And so I decided that I was going to add some like assets to the channel, including like a little talking me in the corner. I was going to change the way that I film videos also, because honestly and truly, I sort of kind of don't like doing voiceover. Because it's like I have to like record the video and then I have to edit the video and then I have to add voiceover and then I have to listen to the voiceover, edit out any mistakes in the voiceover, and then I can like do other stuff. And also I just feel like it makes my videos, like since I do posting every day, it makes the videos, I have to make the videos shorter because I'm like, I want to get the video out and done, but I don't want to talk for like a really long time and have to listen to myself talk for a super long time. I was just like not really enjoying the process too much, but I still wanted to make like videos. I just wanted to like streamline it a little better and make them a little bit better, because I don't know if I'm like a super 100% proud of every video I made last year, but I don't want to like change the name of the channel because it's like it is a daily doodle channel and I didn't want to change it to like your weekly doodle or your bi-weekly doodle. I thought that was stupid. So not that it's bad to post that often, but it just means like I didn't like it. So what I decided is I am gonna post like every day still, but the format's gonna change a little bit. As you guys know, I like to post a YouTube short on Saturdays, and so I decided I'm not gonna post YouTube shorts on Saturdays anymore. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a long video on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a short on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that way it's still daily posting, but it won't like burn me out as much, hopefully, because honestly doing daily posting was like hurting my brain And also I kind of felt like all the time, I couldn't like draw at all without having to record it. It kind of felt like, and all my motivation to draw kind of like went out the window a little bit, kind of. And so I was like, oh, I don't really want to draw. I'll just save my drawings for the weekend when I do recordings for my videos. And I do like drawing, and so I don't want to just draw for videos. I want to draw all the time, every day. And so I just feel like if I do just 3 long videos a week, and my long videos, I plan on making them longer. So it'll be like more real time stuff. There'll be less me talking, but you need to hear some like little ASMR sounds from my pencil and stuff. But that's nice, I guess. So technically it'll be more content. So instead of like 5-10 minute videos for like 50 minutes total, it'll be 3 30-minute videos. So it's 90 minutes total. So technically it's more content overall. And so I'll still be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The videos will just be like little shorts, like a little tiny quick doodle in my sketchbook. So that's how it's gonna go from now on, you guys. If you don't like that and you want to unsubscribe, I understand. Going from 5 videos a week to technically still 5, but just in a different format is probably a little jarring. But I just feel like that's gonna work a little bit better for me. And also, I've been editing these videos with like the little lady in the corner. It takes for fucking ever, and I was like, I really wanted to have the avatar, but I don't want to do it daily because it's gonna take. It literally takes hours. I thought it would not take that long to add a little me talking, but it actually takes a really long time. And so I was like, well, if you guys don't like the little lady and you're like, oh, just go to daily posting videos and have them time lapsed again, I will consider it. But I do like my little lady. I think I've actually gotten attached, so I maybe don't want to do that. I said I would do daily posting for a year, and I technically did that. I mean, I took off the month of December, but for the rest of the year, I did it. I didn't miss a single day. Some days were late. Actually, I think that my video was only late like one time. Yeah, you know what I mean? So there was lots of issues. But I think I figured some stuff out that should streamline it a little bit better in a way that'll help me out. Daily posting is really hard, you guys. And I would like to get just some batch stuff out. Like to batch things. I said I didn't want to batch things before when I first started my channel, but that was stupid. I don't know why I thought that. We can go ahead and line this now. It's pretty much done. It was better than the last one I did. I guess we'll use, I don't really like to use a brush pen, but I've been getting into that lately, and I want to at least try. I'm using the Tombow Fluido Skin, a soft one. I really want to use the hard one, but I don't know where I put it. I thought maybe I knew where I put it, but I don't. So we're going to use this one. And it's not going to make me nervous at all. I think the reason why I don't really like using brush pens anymore is the lines are not as thin as I usually like. I like my lines super thin. Don't know why. I think I used to have pretty thick lines. And then after a while, I got kind of sort of tired of it. And so now I think when I line with like a thicker pen nib, I think it just reminds me of my old art. And so I'm thinking that it looks worse. Even though it's like technically still better than that old art, it's just the line thickness is reminding me of that. like doing this New Year's illustration though, because it's like one of the few times I ever draw Hope with like emotion on his face. Usually the guy is pretty stone-faced, I guess. He doesn't really have much expression. Just like, not to blame him, obviously he's not a real person. I draw him like that. And I've been thinking about their personalities a little bit more. Hopefully this conveys a little bit that I wouldn't say James is like a troublemaker. I just say maybe he's just a little bit oblivious. I've only ever drawn the aftermath of this little drawing one time, but that's when that's when James was a bit more of a sort of kind of sweet guy, I guess. Not that he's not sweet, but like I changed his characterization, so now he's a little bit more lazy and less like hardworking. It's not. I feel like it's a little out of character for him to be like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? I didn't know that would happen." At least not in the same way that I did it before. He would still be like, "Ah, shit, sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to do that." He's a little less cutesy. I mean, his appearance is still pretty cutesy just by how I draw him, but I wanted his personality a bit more of like a everyman, I guess. Just a little less cutesy. That's a tangent right there. And I don't love that, but that's okay. Okay, this needs to dry for a while. Just gonna go ahead and stop the video for now. I'll come back and film it once it's dry and color it in for you guys, okay? Alrighty, this is probably dry enough. At least I hope so. But if it's not, I guess we're gonna find out. Another thing that I ended up, oh thank goodness it's dry. Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was like New Year's resolutions. You guys, I have so many New Year's resolutions this year. It's like not even funny. I have a bunch. Like, I'll go ahead and tell you some of them. Not all of them are art related. In fact, only 2 of them are art related. So I guess I'll start with the art related ones. For my art related goals, I just want to continue just like filling 1 sketchbook spread per day. And then I want to make 1 finished art piece per month. And this one is mine for the month of January. So we got that one down. So that's great. And then, yeah, those are my 2 art goals ones. I don't think they're going to be very hard to do. Hopefully. I'm starting with only 1 finished artwork a month because I'm trying to ease back into it. You guys already know I haven't been doing finished artwork for a long time. It's been very hard for me to do anything that's actually like genuinely finished. Those are my art goals, and then I have some goals that are not art related. First is I'm trying to do a no buy year. I'm starting off with just the month of January, but I would like to start saving more money. I feel like I just think I've been spending too much money lately, and I would like to start saving money a little bit. I also have another goal like I said, you guys have a lot. I want to read 1 book per month. When I was a kid, I used to read like every day. And sometimes I could read like a book per day and stuff like that, just like so fast. And so you might be like, well, if you could read that fast, why don't you like have a bigger goal than 1 book per day? The reason is that I think I could read a lot more than 1 book a month, but I don't want to. I feel like when I do that, I don't actually know what's going on in the story. And so I would like to know what's going on in the story and think a little bit more about the books I'm reading and like remember them a little bit more. So my goal is 1 book per month, 2 books per month max. So I do have a limit on how many books I am allowed to read per month, which is 2. And that's just so I don't, overwhelm myself too much. And I can just think about the books that I read a little bit more. I did manage to read 1 book this month in December, and that was nice. I don't think I liked it too much. It was okay. Like, I liked it enough to finish it, but it wasn't the best book I ever read. It might have been a little bit too meta for me, and that might be the issue. Not that I don't like things that are meta, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I get it. And it was like technically 2 different perspectives, and so whenever you get a book in more than 1 perspective, you're like, oh, I kind of want to read that perspective a little bit more. So yeah, that's my other goal. Read 1 book per month. I've been starting to do my goals a little early though, just so that way when it's the new year, I'm not like hit in the face with how much shit I have to do. Well, I also want to write more, so I have a goal. It's a daily writing goal of 50 words per day, which is also a pretty low goal. I don't think I'll have trouble hitting that goal. I just think I'll have trouble with the consistency of it. My issue is never that I can't write a lot per day, right? I can sit down and crank out like 100 words easy, pretty much. But it's just doing it every day. I get really lazy, and so I'm like, I'll just write tomorrow, and then I don't write tomorrow, and then I don't write the next day or the next day. And it's kind of what my vibe is when I draw too. It's like it's not that I whoops, I forgot something. I was gonna say I was supposed to leave his palms light, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, I just have trouble with consistency. So my New Year's goals really are mostly just consistency. And so I bought a planner. I was gonna do this in like a spreadsheet, but if I'm being honest, I don't use my computer very much. I have a computer, I just don't use it. So it's a laptop, but yeah, I don't really use it that much. I do mostly everything I need to do digitally on my phone. Like I have a writing app on my phone, and I record videos on my phone, and I edit on my phone and stuff. So I don't really use my laptop. So I decided to get a planner. It's a physical planner, and I'll just keep it next to my sketchbook so that way every day I can keep track of everything that I do. Because I feel like if I don't keep track, I'm gonna either forget or not hold myself accountable to do it. So since it's easier for me to keep track of like drawing daily because I have like the sketchbook in front of me to be like, okay, I did that drawing yesterday, I did this drawing today, that sort of stuff. When it comes to writing, I do write, but I don't know how much I'm doing because some days I write like a lot. I don't know how many words it's been, you know, and some days I don't write at all. Sometimes I only write just one word. So I don't actually know how much writing I'm getting done. It feels like I'm not really doing anything. And I go long periods of time where I don't write anything. So I would like to stop doing that. So that's what the planner is for. It's not like fancy. It's really just a space where I can be like, on like on January 2nd, I wrote 100 words. That shit like that, you know what I mean? And I'm not really planning on restricting myself to what I'm writing on. I thought about that. I'm like, well, I'll just write on this project specific days. I'm not going to do that because I'm not very good at following strict guidelines like that. So I'm just going to write whatever I want. I'll try to like write the same story until I'm done, but I get bored. So I might not do that. So yeah, that's pretty much all my goals for the year. All the ones that are relevant anyway. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. I know I did yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Last year, I guess. Well, technically this year still, but last year, my goal was to draw more of my OCs. That's always one of my goals. But my goal was also to upkeep my YouTube channel, and I technically did that to like post every day. And I did do that. I guess technically you could say I failed because I did take that break in December. But I needed that break or I was gonna freaking die. And I think I also had a goal last year, which was to finish one short story a month. My ass is long winded. Okay, so when I write a story, that shit is long. And I was trying to write a story, and it was 40 pages, and I wasn't even done with it. That was just like notes. Some of them were like fully written pages, but mostly when I got like to page like it was like 30 pages in. The rest of it was like 10 pages of notes. So it was like not close to being done at all. And those 10 pages of notes had like a bunch of scenes in it, and so I was trying to write the scenes out. It was taking forever. So I was like, okay, you clearly cannot write one story per month. You long winded ass. Do you guys believe in New Year's resolutions? I have some planned, like I said, but I don't think I really believe in them. I did start quite a few of them early, but I think they're good. I think that if you just jump into them without like a plan, you probably are gonna get overwhelmed and just fall back into bad habits. I do that all the time. I have lots of goals where I'm like, I'm just gonna stop doing this. And then I'm like, well, I guess I could just do it this one last time. And I fall back into like normal habits. Which is why I understand why people don't like New Year's resolutions for that reason. Because they're like, oh, silly. If I want to start something, I'm just gonna start it. Which I agree with. I just think it's easy. Well, personally, I think they do it at the New Year, not because like New Year, New Me. I think that's silly. I think it's because it's like easier to track your progress. Because like I start on January 1st, so if I can make it to January 10th, I've been doing it for 10 days, stuff like that. Like that's why I think it's easier that way. It's easier to like keep track. So I started something on a random Tuesday. I'm like, oh, when the fuck did I do this again? Oh no, it's bleeding. I did not do that for Hope Skin. What the hell? Did I go over that and I didn't realize? I don't think I did. No, that's fine. At least it's just the hand. It's got some more shadow in there anyway. If it was his face, I would have cried. I'll just be careful around his face. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I just want to play that meme where it's like sometimes you have to pretend like you're okay. Well, you're fine when you're not really fine. I'm gonna cry. I don't know what to do. I cannot fix that. Fuck. I just said at least it wasn't his face, and I fucking did it to his face. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I just feel like I'm gonna cry. I changed James' hair a little bit. Before, his hair was mostly just brown. And then I was like, I don't like it. So now his hair is black, and the brown is the undertone. But the way I colored it makes him look like my dog. Because he is brown and tan. He's tan and black. I just feel like that looks like my dog. But it's okay. I forgot to write the letters. I gotta do that. Hopefully that N makes that H look like an H. Last step, you guys. We're gonna color in the background yellow, just because it's yellow every year. Do I think it needs to be yellow? Not really. But at this point, it's tradition. I forgot to color in his little noise blower, too. I think usually I make it purple, but I don't have a purple. I guess we'll just make it black. Not gonna stand out very much, but I guess it doesn't really need to. fellas. Last step, and the best step, in my opinion. Yep. Alrighty, you guys. That's the end of my New Year's illustration. I hope that you guys are okay with all the changes I'm making and that you enjoyed spending this time with me. I hope to post a lot more videos in the new year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye!